Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a return subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I want to talk about a story I did a couple weeks ago out of Sperry, Oklahoma. Shout out Sperry. And then this crime supposedly occurred at Sperry High School. And this crime, if you guys been watching me for a while, you remember this story I did. This is the story where a young man in the boys' locker room was violated with a hairbrush by 3 to 5 members of the football team, a high school football team. And some arrest was made, and these kids finally went to court this past Friday. And I want you to take a look at this. They show what they look like, but I want you to listen to the defense lawyers and how stupid they sound and how weird they act. I can't stand defense lawyers, man. I mean, I know you gotta take a case or whatever, but some of the stuff coming out of their mouth, it already lets you know how the court, if these kids do go to trial, how it's like they don't have no case in trying to defend what these kids did. Now these kids are being charged as adults, and they're fighting to have them taken out of that and taken back to juvenile court. But for what they did, it's unacceptable. Take a look. This is what happened in court.
People will recognize that you can't do this type of behavior anymore.
The state has got it wrong. They cannot charge him with a criminal felony.
New at 5, those are the attorneys on both sides of a case where 3 Sperry High School students have been charged with first-degree rape by instrumentation of another student.
We brought you this as breaking news on Fox 23 News at 11 midday when the 3 students arrived for their first day in court. They are all fighting these charges against them. Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us live in studio. Devin, you've been following this case for months, and you were there in court this morning.
Yeah, that's right. I've followed this case really closely since the police first said there was an investigation. That was back in November. Now it's all unfolding. The victim's attorney says there has been irreparable damage done to his client, and he says there are several more people they are going after in their investigation. Now on the other side, 2 defense attorneys representing those arrested say their clients are also suffering damages, and they should not be facing these charges as adults.
It concerns me that the state of Oklahoma has misinterpreted the law on such a very clear issue.
How would you do if you were a child being treated as an adult? How would you do if you were being traumatized by a government that is, quite frankly, exploiting you?
He's suffered tremendous emotional distress. Obviously, this incident has caused him severe pain. The family is really not doing very well on account of this as well. So unfortunately, it's a bad incident for everyone involved.
This is the moment the students being charged of first-degree rape left the courtroom. We are only showing the backs of their heads since they are minors. However, all of them are fighting the charges against them. Both attorneys say they are too young to be tried and charged as adults for this crime.
To be fair, I believe the state of Oklahoma is clear on the statute. It reads very clearly. I don't even understand why we're here.
The law is clear. These are children. Children get charged in juvenile court.
They are choosing to take these children, these kids, and put them through a adult process for no particular reason.
Through whistleblowers, anonymous sources, and communication with authorities, Fox 23 brought you the case against 3 Sperry High School students for the alleged rape of another student in the high school locker room. The incident is believed to have happened last October. Inside sources say it was videotaped and sent out before being brought to police. But the defense says the law is clear and their charges should be dismissed. One attorney even refusing to accept the charges against his client.
We're not even accepting the fact that it is an adequate and legitimate charge.
However, the victim's attorney says irreparable damages were done to his client, and there could be even more people held responsible.
We're suing also the Sperry Public Schools, and there's several other individuals that during our investigation, unfortunately, we found that they're probably culpable as well.
Denny says Sperry's high school principal and 2 football coaches have been suspended. He claims even a 4th arrest could be possible. I could not confirm that possibility with authorities.
I do know about the cover-up. I think that's the problem with the case. I know that this incident, or these incidents, have happened in Oklahoma throughout the years. They call them grooming incidents, and they continue to go on. And really, they're not going to stop until someone brings all this to a head, brings everyone into court and hauls them in here and says, hey, what did you know about this? When did you know about it? And who did you tell? And why didn't you tell them?
Now, I want to clarify the victim's attorney is who is representing that victim and the family. He is not the felony prosecutor. That is done by the district attorney's office. All 3 suspects in this case are due back in court on February 12th for their preliminary hearing. I'll be in the courtroom that day, and we'll bring you an update right here on Fox 23. Live in studio, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
You hear that goofy ass shit they was talking, y'all? You hear that? I don't accept that as them being charged as an adult. Yeah, well, they did some sick-ass adult freak type shit. Why shouldn't the punishment be adult-like? They was more than, able to stop or stop each other. They didn't. Thought it was funny. Yeah, kids are kids and kids are dumb as hell, but that right there is suspect. That's suspect. Did you hear what the attorney for them, the victim said? Yeah, it's a lot of that going on down here. These grooming type cases. They was grooming him by sticking the brush in his ass. If I was his family, I'd be going crazy. The embarrassment, and I don't know how big Sperry is, but the embarrassment of people having your name attached to having something ran up in your ass and you ain't down with that shit, he gonna have to leave there. That's not a good look. Principal in trouble. He knew about it. Some of the staff, they passed this thing around. They did something vile and wicked and posted it and showed other people that they did it. What man wants to be known for sticking something in another man's ass as a joke or just being a malicious kid? Other kids look at you like, yo, kind of shit is you on? Especially other dudes, you touching another man's area, I ain't feeling it. If I was his father, I'd be livid. I'd have stolen them kids out there in that hallway. John Wise style, ain't no damn way. Yeah, they your kids, but they did something messed up to my child that children shouldn't be doing. Hear the defense lawyer? They should be in juvenile court. The law can't even do that. The law, fuck that. I would change all that shit. You do something slick or something stupid, and you think it's a joke, or you just trying to embarrass somebody or dehumanize or shame somebody, yeah, you go where the big boys go. And whatever happened, happened. That's a messed up crime. Family said they still going through it. You know what I'm saying? The boy's still going through it. See, it's not just the physical. When you get invaded like that as a man, and like men talk about it, it's the mental aspect of having that happen to you and you was powerless to prevent it when you was being held down. They held this boy down, y'all. Somebody recorded it, and another person jigged him with the penetrated him with this brush. It's fucked up, and it ain't cool. And for you to get these defense lawyers that wasn't there, and they'll come and then get in front of a camera and say, oh, that's not right. Oh, they suffered too. Well, maybe you need something ran up your motherfucking ass, and then you'll sit up there and then you'll understand how this young man feel. That's some dumbass shit, man. And for some odd reason with guys, I don't know what it is, when they're young, when they old, they do some of the craziest stuff if they're allowed to get away with it, where they want to just shame other men. And it's always something from a stupid ass sexual nature. Yeah, I'll put something in his ass to prove that I'm more man than he is. Yeah, well, you about to go with it. They might put something in your ass if, you know what I'm saying, the cards fall the way they supposed to. For the school to sit up there, because if you remember that story, the school tried to cover it up, then actually tried to punish the person this happened to. Coaches know. You know what I'm saying? Didn't say nothing. Why? They want these kids to keep playing football. I guess they was having a good season or something. But either way, as a man, you need to stand up for what's right. I don't give a damn if they good kids or not. They did some bad shit and they need to be held accountable. And that right there is as far left as you can go with disrespect and dumb shit. Fuck that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Crimes like this, a lot of people need to keep their mouth shut when they talk about what should and should not happen, because if it was your son that happened to and the psychological ramifications that go with that, you know what I'm saying? And the embarrassment, maybe a lot of people would change their tune. Some people are like, oh, they should be in juvie. Oh, shut your stupid ass up. Dick is dick, whether it's going in gas or a damn brush. Same shit. And it's stupid. And it shouldn't happen. I'm done.